Hey spicy fans, welcome back to the spicy kitchen today. Peanut butter soup on the menu today. I'm so excited. These are all the ingredients that we need. Simple, not any much. We are using full chicken. It is hard body chicken as we usually call it. It's tough, that's why we nickname it hard body chicken. It's like a fiekuko. If you say a fiekuko, it means it's super duper sweet chicken. I have already steamed it with lots and lots of garlic, ginger, onion. As you can see, it's been steamed nicely already, and it has lots of this garlic, ginger and onion, as I call gok. And then I use Maggi season, all-purpose season. It's also nice, and a lot of black pepper for that okosrabe taste. Okosrabe is just one of the black peppers. Starting right away, this is peanut butter. This is how peanut butter looks like. You know peanut butter, we all know peanut butter. The most important thing when you are making peanut butter soup is cook the peanut butter well with some water, make it pasty and cook it, let it boil well before you pour water and add your meats and veggies in it. If you don't do that, you will have stomach upset. You will have running stomach. So I'm going to start that with hot water. Put the paste in it, and you can also do it on the floor before you put it on the pan. This is messy sometimes. You cook it, let it boil slowly under low heat. We are not making a lot today, it's just small soup we are making today. Oh, you can see it's already jumping. Keep stirring. Traditionally, if you want to do peanut butter from the scratch, just roast some peanuts and blend them, grind them till they are super smooth and pasty. If you are going to use it right away, you can add water when you're blending, then make it very smooth. But if you want to preserve it, don't add water. This one doesn't have water in it. And don't add sugar. You can get this in any supermarket, but in the supermarket it is sugary. This has no sugar in it. And if you want to get a no sugar one, go to the Asian shops or African shops. You see, it's beginning to have oil on top, and you are sure it is getting cooked well. Something baffles me. We eat peanuts just like that without running stomach, but when you are using it for soup and you don't cook it, do it like this well before you use it for the soup, you are going to have serious visitations of the little room. This peanut has a lot of oils. At this juncture, we are adding our tomato puree. You can choose not to add it now, but it's nice to add it now. You can choose to add it when you are adding the meat. Stir that in. I think this is a bit thick, so So I'm adding some more butter. Beware of the puto-putoing. Can you see that? Ooh. Take it easy, baby. Ooh. So we are certain there are no lumps here now, and we are going to leave it to boil a bit more so that we can start seeing the oil at the top. When we start seeing the oil at the top, we know it is ready for the next stage. Thank you, Whiskey. Checking on this beautiful paste. Ooh, look, you see now the oil has started appearing on top. Look at it. The more you leave it, the more oil comes on top. It is very pasty, lightly pasty. You know, the quantity of the peanut paste that you need, the butter paste that you need, depends on you, depends on the quantity of soup you want. We are just using this small pan, so we don't need a lot of that. It becomes a lot when it's cooking, so use your discretion. As you can see, I just, for one whole chicken soup, I just used about 3 tablespoons full of peanut butter. Now it's time to transfer this into, we pour it into our meat, or we bring the meat into the peanut butter. I want to bring the meat into the peanut butter, so I'm just adding water to loosen it, and then I carefully transfer my meat. This is where you put the heat back on full, but be careful, it can boil out of the pan if it is too hot. Pour the whole meat, or if it's fish, mind you, if it's fish, you don't put it in there early. This chicken is tough, so we are putting it in it early. And if it's beef or whatever you are using, you have to know how soft or how tough your meat is. This one is a fie coco. Dioto kose. Apa kokolo? You will definitely put a lot of season to season the meat, so you have to add all the season. Hey, you do not pour this season away, as some people do, and upsets me a lot. How can you do that? You season meat and then you pour the stock away. In goes the stock, and you can see the stock also has some oils on top because of the chicken. That tells you the chicken is super duper. I'm not wasting that. Rinse it. I am going to make this soup lokoto. You know lokoto? Thick. I am going to make it thick. I'm just going to allow it to boil, 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 and boil. The ginger, the garlic, the onions, it's making the soup smell so nice. And the chicken, I'm waiting for it to boil. But it's good to stir so that if something is sticking on the bottom of the bowl, it will get up. When you are cooking peanut butter soup and you still can see foamy particles on top, no, it's still not done yet. When it's done, you will see just small amount of something that looks like foam, and that will even be flat. It will not be I think I want to add my eggplants now, garden egg. These garden eggs are not very pretty because they were in the freezer. This is optional. Some people don't like garden eggs in their soup. I like it. We like it. When the garden egg is done and it's soft and you petrify it with the okras and the peppers, bakboshitos, so yummy. Our soup is still on the road going to the final destination. The okra will not go in yet because you know okra just takes a small time to cook, and the peppers will also wait a bit. So we're still waiting for it to. This is where you taste it to see if you need to add any other thing. For me, I don't want to add any other spice because I spice the meat so much and I can taste it in the whole soup. But I have this garlic salt. I am adding a bit. It is very garlicky and the salt is just small in it. That's why I choose to use it. A teaspoonful, and then I stir that in. Because there's lots of onion in this soup, it is smelling amazing. If I say peanut butter soup, some people also call it groundnut soup, and azidechi, and akotwa bitukutsu. Akotwa bitukutsu. Look at the oils starting to collect at the sides. That one, you are sure the soup is heading for completion. But you can still see some foams on top. That means it's not ready yet. If you make the paste, the beginning paste, if you make it very well, if you cook it very well before you start cooking the soup, you will not need to keep too long. But if you just blend the peanuts and you pour water in and you start cooking, it has to take a long time to cook well. Unless you don't want to make your soup cook well. Cook it well. Peanut butter soup, you need to give it time to cook well. Yeah. As it is getting ready to get to the end, I will now add the rest of my ingredients. I am definitely going to use this beauty. These are green scotch bonnets which I use as my pushito. Pop them, and then you put them in. The okra will still wait a little bit, and that gives it another level of sumptuousness. It's so beautiful when you have peanut butter soup cooking like this with the bakposhitos, and it will even be better if we have the okra in it. It will look beautiful as soup. You see what I mean? The foams will flatten. It's no more like that, but it's like this. You see? The foams are no more up like foamy, but it's getting flat. And that thing, when you taste it, it's so nice. And this soup is lokoto. Where lokoto means thick. Peanut butter soup. Everybody says it is even better on the next day. Today is nice. It's going to be sumptuous. But if you leave some the next day, you will eat your fingers as well. I just added a glass of water to the soup to just blow it up, quantify it a little bit. Yeah, so as you can see, it's just more by 1 glass of water. Okay, so my last ingredient is the okra. I'm beheading it and detailing it and slashing them in twos. They are going in now. It's optional, once again, because some people don't like it in their soup, but we do. As you can see, the soup, the foams went down before I added a little bit of water, and especially the okra, and so the foams are coming up again. You know why? Because we have introduced some fresh ingredients, especially the okra is now cooking, and the soup is sucking the juice and everything from it, so it's going to boil, foam up, and before the foams come down. So when you put in your okra and you see this, wait for it to cook, wait for the foams to come down, and then you can be sure that the okra are done. As you can see, our soup is getting ready. I'm just going to leave it on for just 3 minutes, and then it's ready. The foams are flat, and look how beautiful the oils have squeezed out of the peanut butter, and the rest of the foams are flattening. So after 3 minutes we will be done. Our soup is ready. This soup, peanut butter soup, you can eat it with anything, with rice, banku, amala, eba, any type of bread. You can have it with akaka. You know akaka? Akaka is kokonte, and guess what? That's what I'm having it with today. I'm having this soup with akaka. It's like Christmas for me when I'm eating akaka, and I don't want anyone disturbing me when I'm eating akaka, not even you. Spicyfans, have you subscribed yet to Spicyfafa? Don't you want to be watching these sumptuous meals every day? Please subscribe, share, always like our videos. Thank you. Peanut butter soup, Spicyfafa way. as you can see, it's ready. It's ready, and I am having it with kokonte, aka akaka. As I said to you earlier on, you are invited, but when you come, don't eat too much. Mimele papa besia. Mimembo akatsabe takutsilo. Kwala kaka.